So, good afternoon, Ma'am Kosca and our classmates. So, we are the Group 4 and our report for today is the Information Technology and Data. Next slide po. So, the contents of our report are first, Information and Technology. So we would define information and technology and its importance and impact. Second is IT components and functions. So we would enumerate kung ano-ano yung components ng information technology. Then third is data. So next slide po. So first, ano nga ba yung information technology? So next slide. So ayan, information technology, it is the use of any computer, storage, networking, and other physical devices, infrastructure, and processes to create, process, store, secure, and exchange all forms of electronic data. So, information technology, ito yung mga technologies na kung saan maglilikom or mag-i-store tayo ng lahat ng sources of data. Then, gagawin ng machine na yon is to create a process or store the data depending sa kung ano yung program na task para sa kanya. So, ang gagawin ng mga machines and technologies na related to information and technology is to compute, then i-program ito na gawin yung mga task na pre-program para sa kanila. Then next slide po. So in the industries or in every company na mostly ngayon sa panahon natin ay nag-transform na into the technology, which is yun nga yung information technology. Kasi lahat na ng data nila is stored in cloud storages, servers, for faster, para mas mabilis na pag-analyze, pag-gather ng data na kailangan nila para sa progress ng kanilang kumpanya. Necessary din na magkaroon ng mga companies na to ng IT department. So, ang IT department, ito yung magma-manage, magma-maintain ng information technologies na meron yung isang kumpanya. So, ang mga IT department na ito ay may 3 main responsibilities, which is first, building hardware and infrastructure. So, sila yung may prior knowledge kasi pagdating sa information technology. Yung systems and hindi lang hardware, pati na rin yung software. So, yung systems, ang IT department ang responsible sa pag-build nito para sa requirement ng company. So, ang mga sample nito, yung phone lines, server connections, and especially yung computers na kailangan nila to calculate, to program their processes. Then next. So yun, second, information technology operations. So with the technologies na present, so bukod sa pag-build nila nito, sila rin yung responsible sa pag-test and pag-operate ng mga components na ito. So it is necessary na everyday gumagana tong mga to dahil itong mga technology nito, which is mostly build up na ng isang buong kumpanya, it would be crucial kapag nasira or nag-down yung system for kahit isang araw. So it is necessary na responsible yung IT department para sa operation ng mga system daily. So yung mga work nila such as securing networks, tech support, and managing the devices na involved sa information technology ng isang kumpanya. Then third is IT governance. So IT professionals have to create the processes and policies that keep their tech running smoothly and protect the company's interests. So, yun nga, sila rin yung kailangan mag-govern ng mga technologies na to ng kumpanya kasi sila lang yung mainly kayang mag-run ng mga to at kayang mag-ayos din at the same time. So, para maiwasan yung fatal na sara or pagkasira ng mga technologies ng kumpanya na to, so they would imply rules or policies sa kung paano sila gamitin, ganyan. Kasi kailangan din i-govern ng IT department yung mga gagamit nung tech. Then next slide po.
Meron naman tayong tinatawag na positive and negative impact ng information technology. Kasi 'di ba ang information technology kasi is an activity siya sa paggamit ng mga computers and electronic equipment para mag-store and send ng information, mga data, ganyan. So isa sa positive impact is massive data and programs could be run smoothly for better applications. Marami siyang gagamitan, pwedeng paggamitan sa daily activity natin. So isa na doon, pwede siyang maka-impact sa education. Pwede siyang magamit for education process para maging effective and productive yung mga estudyante. Yung gamit din ng information technology sa pagtuturo is isa rin siyang napakalaking development sa mga sa sa mga teachers, ganyan. So imbis na mga libro ang hawak, pupunta ng library, ganyan, pwede nang gumamit ng mga e-learning platforms na makakapag-allow sa students na maka-aral din kahit sa kanilang mga bahay. So ginagamit ito mga mobile devices, tablets, laptops, ganyan. Pwede rin siyang maka-apekto sa health system, sa field ng medicine. Marami ring development ang medical devices. Yan. Magiging efficient yung sa mga hospitals, ganyan. Yung paggamit ng mga gamot, ganyan, may store yung kanilang mga data and information din about sa mga sakit, ganyan. And nafa-facilitate nila yung programming and handling ng kanilang mga pasyente. So meron din ito sa politics, political impact, and also sa economy, ganyan. Yung technological progress and contribution sa pag-increase ng production ng creation ng mga manufacturers, ganyan, sa mga businesses, and also sa social impact natin, gaya niyan yung internet, ganyan. Pero hindi siya 100% positive sa social actually, and hindi rin siya 100% negative also. So, bali two-sided siya. Ganyan. And information technology empowers the industries. Ayan. Sa mga technologies sa mga businesses, napakalaking factor ng information technology kasi pwede siyang maging gamit para ma-reduce yung occupational risks and accidents sa loob ng trabaho mo, ganyan. And also focusing on activities with higher added value, na re-reduce niya yung repetitive tasks na ginagawa ng mga tao, ganyan. Also yung mga trabahador gumagamit na rin ng mga laptops and computers para ma-monitor yung ng real time yung information na kailangan ng kumpanya nila, ganyan, at napapabilis din yung decision making para mag gain or mag-increase yung profit ng kumpanya, and na-improve din yung ng intelligence system yung kanilang serbisyo, so mapapabilis din yung takbo. Also sa mga employee naman na na hindi nakakatapos ng mga task nila, pwede nilang gamitin yung information technology para matapos nila yung trabaho nila kahit nasa bahay sila. Ayan, kahit away from the office. And it has improved the efficiency for the communications between manufacturers and customers. Mapapadali nila yung yung pag-interact nila sa kanilang mga customer, ganyan, gamit yung internet, ganyan, yung of course yung mobile devices. Kaya kahit na hindi sila mag-meet face to face, pwede nilang makausap yung kanilang mga clients and customers para mas mapabilis din yung pag-uusap nila or transactions, ganyan. And next slide po. So kung may positive tayong impact, meron din tayo syempre negative impacts of information technology. With the world fully using information technologies as their central data storages and processors, it would be fatal if its security is breached. Ayan. Ayun nga, self-explanatory naman siya na tayo ngayon sa ating modern days na masyado na tayong gumagamit. Actually, kahit saan ka pumunta, ganyan, meron ka makikita na gumagamit ng gadgets, ganyan. And also for our bank cards, syempre may numbers, ganyan. Ginagamit din siya para mag-store ng ating money. And isa sa problema dito is yung hacking, 'di ba? Pwede kang ma-hack and yung data mo, yung information ng account mo, lahat 'yon from username and password, pwede 'yon manakaw. So bali, kung ikaw iisa lang yung username and password sa lahat mo, sa Facebook account mo kunwari, sa mga social media accounts, sa email, sa mga bank account, kung isa lang yung mo doon, information mo doon, pinaglalagyan, pwedeng sa isang iglap is mawala yun. Yun yung disadvantage ng masyado tayong nakatingin, iniisip natin masyado tayong protektado sa mga hinahawakan nating accounts na andun lahat, nakastore lahat ng data natin. People becomes too reliant on information technology. Ayan. Syempre, ayun nga, kung iniisip natin na safe tayo kasi hawak-hawak naman natin, nakakatakot din kasi from time to time is nade-develop ang internet, ganyan. Pwedeng mapag-aralan din yung hacking. Kahit kunting code lang yan, pwede kang makuha lahat ng data mo and mawala na yun. Pwede rin tayong actually, isa rin sa negative effects is yung phishing attacks. Pwede tayong may parang merong mag-impersonate ng ibang tao para ma-scam ka. Para ganun, mag-impersonate ng actual user. Tapos, ayun yung gagamitin nila para ma-access yung yung computer mo or yung account mo. Pwede nila ring i-guess yung password mo na sobrang konti ng ng letters, yung mga mga weak details ng passwords. Napakadaling i-steal yun. Lalong-lalo na kung magaling yung yung hacker. So yun lang for the positive and negative impacts.
Let's now proceed with the IT components and functions. So, una sa components is the cloud computing. It is the delivery of computing services, including servers, storage, databases, networking, software analytics, and intelligence over the internet or the cloud. So, ito yung example nito is yung Google Drive or yung Google Cloud. So, yung Google Cloud is for public use and yung Google Drive is for private use. So, ang benefit nito is when it comes to cost, it will be lesser kasi you don't need to buy hardware. You don't need to buy hardware storages on site dahil software based lang sila lahat. So when it comes to speed, it takes only one click or a second away para ma-receive or ma-send mo yung mga data na kailangan mo. And when it comes to productivity, yung requirements na maraming racking and stacking sa on-site facility nyo will be lessened and magpo-focus yung mga personnel sa IT sa mas important things. The next is computers. It is one of the basic components of information technology and it is also considered as the centerpiece of IT. So it is also the machine that performs processes calculations based on the input of a software program. So computers, it comes with a personal computer or laptop, and with the use of computer, we could explore the internet, and the data can be processed approximately 20 million bytes per second. So the computer also um, replaces the traditional ways. So, nagiging mas madali yung mga um, for example, is yung communicating. So, mas mababa din yung dinedemand na bill when it comes sa sa mga video chats and sa pagtawag locally or overseas. The next is the OS or the operating systems. It manages the computer's memory and processes, as well as all of its software and hardware. The three most common operating systems for personal computers are Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. So yung OS is the important software that will run the computer. So it allows you to communicate with the or allows you to interact with between the hardware and the software that we have. So it also provides the common services for the computer programs, and it allows you to communicate with the computer without knowing how to speak the computer languages. Next.
Servers. It is a computer that serves information to other computers. These computers, called clients, can connect to a server through either local area network or a wide area network, such as the internet. A server collects and sends information across a network. So, ang server, ito yung um, tinatawag na group of networks. So, if may multiple networks na connected sa isa-isa or gustong kumonek sa isa-isa para makapag-send sila ng information, kaya kailangan nila gumawa ng server or gumawa ng computer client para makagawa ng server para makapag-send and receive sila ng information galing sa kabilang network papunta sa kabilang network. Tapos possible to in LAN or local area network na magko-connect ang dalawang or multiple network through a cable. Tapos yung isa naman is yung wide area network. Magko-connect sila wirelessly using internet. Next slide please. And networks. It consists of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources, such as printer and CDs, exchange files, or allow electronic communication. The computer on a network may be linked through cables, telephone lines, radio waves, satellites, or infrared light beams. So, sabi ko kanina, para makagawa ng isang server, kailangan ng multiple networks. So, sa networks naman, para magkaroon ng isang network, kailangan naman ng multiple devices or computers, kagaya ng printer, sabi. Example na yun, so pwede computer and printers magko-connect para makapag-form ng network. So sa network, possible din makapag-submit ng information and receive sa different devices. So if ang devices mo is naka-group ng isang network, pag may bagong information sa isang device, possible din na magkaroon o makita rin yon ng different devices na nakakonect sa isang network. Tapos meron ding iba-ibang klase ng or ways paano sila nagko-connect. Yun nga yung through a cable, telephone line, radio waves, satellite, or infrared lights. Next slide. Telecommunications. It refers to the exchange of information by electronic and electrical means over a significant distance. These devices include telephones, telegraph, radio, microwave communication arrangement, fiber optics, satellites, and internet. Sa telecommunication naman, so tinatawag na telecommunication yung way of exchanging information wirely or wirelessly. So may iba-ibang klaseng way para makapag-send ng information or iba-ibang means. So una daw yung paggamit ng telephone lines. So saan natin ginagamit yung telephone calls. Sunod doon is yung kilalang fiber optics ngayon na kadalasan ginagamit para makakonect sa internet. So, using fiber optic, mas mabilis nakaka-travel yung data or information since ang gamit dito is light instead of electricity. Next, please. Internet. It is a global network of billions of computers and other electronic devices. The World Wide Web, usually called the web for short, is collection of different websites you can access through the internet. Ang internet naman daw is, ito naman yung um, globally connected or billions of computer that is globally connected into a network. So ito ang tinatawag na internet. And ang unang or pinakilalang gamit para sa internet is yung World Wide Web nga na commonly called na lang na in short. Ito yung ginagamit para mas mabilis or mas na kaka-receive or send yung tao ng information from different places around the world since it is globally connected. So, ang internet naman is kinakailangan niya ng servers para ang buong network ng computers globally is can be connected. Next po.
So let us proceed to data. So define what is data. Next slide po. So data, it is any set of characters that is gathered and translated for some purpose, usually analysis. So ang data is an important asset in any business or organizations. The way you store data plays a important or a major role in how it is to access or used and keep secure. An information that has been translated into a form that is efficient for processing. So, meron tayong iba't ibang types of data. We have single character, Boolean, text, number, picture, sound, and video. So, ang data, it has its relation in today's computer and transmission media. This is an info converted into a binary digital form. Next slide po. So digital data is a series of bits, binary digits that have a value of 1 or 0. So as I said earlier, it's an info that is converted into a binary digital form. It is processed by a CPU which uses the logical operation to generate a new output. Next slide please. So data and information are stored on a computer using a hard drive or other storage devices. So ang hard drive disk, it is a main storage in most computers. So ini-store siya because it has a lot of binary numbers. So it will be organized, moved to temporary storage, and manipulated by programs or software. So bakit nga ba siya ini-store? Because it holds the data and instruction that CPU needs. Before a program can run, the program is loaded from storage into memory. So, it will allow the CPU direct access to computer program. Ayun lang po. Next po.
So, technology S-curve. So, ang position ng information technology sa S-curve is within the top portion of the S-curve. Wherein sa part na to ng S-curve, it means na ang technology is completely adopted na ng ating society and industries. So, it states na mostly lahat na ng tech is connected or related na within the information technologies and kumbaga transformed na sila within that tech or included na. Kasi it has been embedded in most of our technologies and it is standardized by many. Kasi yun nga, as it defines na, as definition ng information technology, na ito yung connections ng mga networks na nagpo-produce ng data and it is all gathered within a server, a cloud storage, then it is calculated, processed to be an output for a program kung ano man yung kailangan ng isang kumpanya. So with the past technologies na nagawa, diba, with the start ng computer and creation ng internet, lahat ng yon sa present technology natin ngayon nag-merge na into one. So nagiging connected na sila and yung connection na to, yun yung information technology. 'Di ba? Kung saan yung data, yung information, mostly lahat centralized na. And yung processing niya is within a set of computers na lang, hindi na yung kailangan na bawat structure, bawat kumpanya, meron silang department talaga na nakalaan para lang sa pag-process or pag-gather ng data, pag-process ng ganito. Hindi na kailangan ganun. Usually, may hinahire na lang silang isang company na nag-specialize na sa pag-compute ng gathered data. Then, ang ibibigay na lang sa company is yung results, kung ano man yung kailangan nila doon. Nagagamitin nila para sa programs nila. So, yung ganong type ng information technology, adopted na ng karamihan sa society natin ngayon. Manufacturing, business side, and pati yung sa entertainment side ng society natin. Mostly yan within information technology na. So that places information technology sa top portion ng S-curve. Yun lang.